Okay, I think it's going. Hey guys, it's Dakota from Cardtropolis TCG, and this is gonna be our very first vlog. So I guess we'll go into the store and kind of show you what we're doing today. We have a tournament tomorrow. It's a modern Magic the Gathering 1K. So we're gonna be going and competing in that. So this is the store. So I'll just show everything. So we got like tables set up with like table numbers and stuff. We have all of our supplies on that side of the wall. Then we have like some sitting area, some more like booth like things. Come up here, we got like singles, we got card fight, we got Magic in here, Magic on the wall, some Pokemon in here, and some Pokemon on the wall, and Y-Shore's in the middle. That game's fun. But yeah, this is like counter, computer, some dice. This is my first vlog, so I don't know how this is gonna look. Hopefully it's not like too messy. Anyways, this is like the fun part. So we have all of our team bags. So we have a team that's gonna be playing. So I got these like bags, and we're gonna be using them. And basically I did everyone's deck lists, and I like sleeved their deck. Oh gosh, I sleeved their deck in like new sleeves and stuff, so that's fun. So yeah, so this is the deck I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing Jeskai Stoneblade. I decided to change decks last minute, so that's probably going to end up being a bad decision. I didn't think I was good enough to play the black-red aggro mid-range deck. But yeah, so we got, I don't really know what Mark's playing. So this is like Mark's spot. He's playing like some sort of like red-green kind of deck. I'm not sure. He makes like squirrel tokens and copies them and then sacks them to deal damage to you. Gabe is playing black-green food. Like I said, I'm playing Stoneblade. Megan's gonna be the camera person for the day, and Michael is playing 5-color humans. So yeah, this is just, I'm in the process of going through and making sure everyone has what they need for the big tournament. But yeah, so I guess we'll stop it there for now, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Good morning, everyone. This is Megan from Cardtropolis TCG, and it is the day of the little modern 1K tournament. So far, it's just me, Dakota, and Mikey. Mikey, say hi to everyone.
Hello. While he's driving.
While he's driving. Be safe. And here's Dakota.
Hello, guys.
Our fearless leader.
Fearless leader.
Yes.
No, I think I'm filled with fear right now.
Oh, the brand new deadly. You don't even know how to play.
Yeah. Figured we can talk about that more when
Talk
everyone's
about that
together.
later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. It's going to be like a 2-hour drive. It's like just after 7 right now. Alright, well, we'll check in with you guys later. Just kind of doing a quick little thing. We are on the road and on the way. Alright, update number 1. We picked up Mark! Good morning, Mark! How are you feeling today?
Fine. Not
Good.
too tired or anything?
Nope.
So his mom is awesome and made us little muffin things.
Nice. Definitely later. I love
What
mom
kind of muffin are
cooking. But anyway, Mark down, Gabe to go. We will see you guys in Tacoma. Bye.
Yes.
Alright, blog
Alright,
update.
we turned right into the thing.
We picked up Gabe.
Yay.
Good morning.
Yeah, I actually just woke up.
You look like you just woke up.
I always look like I just woke up.
Are you excited for today?
Of course.
You look pumped.
was the sun.
Alright. And here's the little 3 Musketeers and Mikey, and together that's our team for today. So yes, very exciting. I think we're like an hour and 10 minutes away. It's currently 7:38. So we are on the freeway, headed out. Alright, sweet. And I think now is a pretty good time just for like team introductions. So I guess we'll start with Dakota.
So they know how to do it.
Yeah, so maybe just your name, what deck you're playing today, any like thoughts, concerns, or expectations.
Alright, so hi, my name is Dakota Giddings. I own Cardtropolis, so that's cool. I played a lot of Magic for the last like 10 years. I like started with Innistrad, so I like playing Magic. I like playing all card games though, so I'm definitely not as good at Magic as other people because I play too many. I spend too much time playing other card games. So today I am playing a deck that I've not play tested with at all because I do not think I'm good enough to play the deck that I was trying to play test. I was trying to test black-red aggro mid-range, just like Regavan, the Dragon Rage Channeler, Voidwalker, Proxa, you know, just it feels like it's an aggro deck with like a good mid-range like plan. There's a lot of moving pieces, like the fetch lands, the baubles, the surveil trigger. There's a lot of stuff you can do, and I feel like in playtesting I was not taking advantage of that very well. So I just decided to throw all my good cards together and play Stoneblade instead. So I'm just gonna play Regavan turn 1, Stoneforge turn 2 with Force backup, and if they try to kill it on my turn, then I have Counterspell backup. So I'm just kind of hoping to consistently just put out a threat and protect it. But yeah, so I'm expecting if there's 6 rounds, because I think they capped it at 6 rounds, but if they went up to 88 people as opposed to 64, yeah, I think it might be 7. Wait, did I say 8 or did I say 6?
You said
okay,
6.
Yeah, 6. So it might be 7. But I'm predicting going into like a new meta, I'm probably going to be X and 3. So maybe X and 2 if I'm lucky. But I've never played like this deck.
Yeah, familiar with the parts, but not quite the sum of them.
Historically, I always play the same deck. Very rarely do I switch decks. Like I've always played like Abzan. In Modern, I played a little bit of like 5 colors new when I was feeling ambitious.
Wow, that's only more for one.
Oh yeah, I played a little bit of Merfolk too, I guess.
And fully friendly on the table with it.
Okay, that was a for fun deck for like 2 weeks before I got banned. So that feels bad. But most of my strengths, I think, come from playing the same deck for a long time. So I think I am throwing my biggest strength away.
Oh, well that's comforting.
Yeah, it's very comforting. Hopefully I don't just waste $25 today.
Well,
Yeah,
you'll learn. I don't know. It'll be fun.
No, like,
it'll be fun, probably.
all the cards in my deck I've played at some point before. So, there's that. I've not played this exact list of cards.
Sweet. Well, thank you for that. Alright, Mark, your turn. What deck are you playing today?
White green tokens.
No. What's up?
White green tokens.
Oh, that's what you call it? On your deck list, I left it blank. Because I didn't know what
I
to
don't know what to call it. Sounds the best to me.
Alright. Explain your deck, because it is kind of a random pile of cards.
What the hell?
I was doing the deck list, I'm like, what the heck?
You ramp into you basically get win condition of both of those, or
Chatterfang?
no, the G, Goblin Bombardment.
Oh, the enchantment, okay.
Goblin Bombardment or both of those, and you go 3 tokens second, deal them damage.
I was about to say Chatterfang's in his deck.
He is like Chatterfang.
He's gonna win.
Because it doubles his tokens. I wouldn't be surprised if he...
Squirrel boys.
I'm playing Chatterfang to double the token. Steam Power Master for value.
Pyromancer is like Mark's favorite card.
Yes, probably. And the Armor Elf and the enchantment for the mana lamp.
Yeah.
How about it?
Okay, we'll probably do like deck profiles later, but I do have a question, because I filled out all the deck lists, okay? I made sure all the decks were re-sleeved. It took me like 7 hours. I did everything.
Our little Cinderella works so hard, and he wants everyone to know it.
Why are you playing 3 Arbor Elf in your deck?
I thought the 4 in there.
No, you're playing 3 Arbor Elf.
I actually talked to Mark about this. He said there's only 7 slots for
doesn't die to removal.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, I know played 3. Yeah, we had the whole thing.
I just feel like if you're playing like one of those, playing like 4 on the other to max out drawing like both for you, so you have more likely to draw like the nut hand.
Well, his nut hand isn't actually like that good with both of them.
Yeah, you only need one.
You only need one.
Because you just go turn 3 something.
You go
turn 2.
Turn 3 Perforce, turn 4 Geek Fortress.
I guess that's fair because you actually don't even want the Arbor Elf then because there's so much removal in the format.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. That's very fair.
I wish I could get all 3 of you. I keep like panning.
No,
All right.
fine.
Well, thank you, Mark. I'm sure you'll do well. Probably better than Dakota
Dude,
with
the
his
Mark-
last
the Mark
minute
effect,
switcheroo.
play jank, get plays.
That's every single time. Motto.
That's all you need to
Best
do.
kid with nut Jane.
Oh yeah, it was.
All right, and then last in the back row, Gabe. Good morning.
I'm Gabe. I'm playing some jank. I'm playing the worst version of food, probably. The least played version of food. Playing black green.
Oh.
I mean, it's just got food engine, got 3 Lilianas to try to turn to it, got some big boys you make, and that's the deck. I mean, you just poured into hate for hate, so.
Why are you playing the worst color variation?
Because that's all we had.
What?
So we tried to pick our decks 3 weeks in advance, right when Modern Horizons 2 came out, so we could practice with them and get lots of games in. Gabe is the only one who stuck to his deck that he picked 3 weeks ago.
I honestly think that it might be sleeper. I feel like the other versions are more explosive. However,
You have better grind.
I have better grind game, and I have ways to kill enchantments and other sideboard hate in my sideboard. Where if you're playing no green, it makes it significantly harder to.
Does blue make that up like with force negation or something probably?
I didn't look at the
Okay.
decks. I know they're playing Metallic Rebuke.
Okay,
And that's about it that I know for the sideboard.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely see the results if your little dark horse combo of green black will come in clutch.
Yeah.
Not me. Dakota knows more about my deck than me, so he should discuss that.
Okay, well this is Mikey.
Hello.
He is our wonderful driver today on our
I was
crusade.
forced.
Mikey playing human.
He loves it. Also, I refuse. And I'm manning the camera, so I couldn't have done it anyway. Dakota, explain Michael's deck.
Alright. So Michael's been playing this for a long time.
It just
And he
keeps constantly
still
changing some
doesn't
cards,
know
okay?
to remember all his triggers.
Hey, I try,
Okay.
okay?
Okay, I've tried to ingrain it in him to just announce all of his triggers, but I can't even do it in my own deck, so.
Yeah, you can.
Dude, this would be so hard because I've never actually done that.
Okay, so Michael's playing 5-color humans. I had the deck proxied. If you look on our YouTube channel, we have a lot of matches with him playing 5-color humans, I think.
People keep commenting on it saying I miss triggers. And
I know,
no.
yeah. It feels bad. But yeah, we had it proxied for a long time, and Michael really liked it. Like, he tried it once. He's like, I love this deck. Because you just put out a ton of humans. They have additional effects, and they get pretty big pretty quickly. So I decided to build it for him in paper. And once we knew we were doing this tournament, I was like, all right, so I'll try to build the deck by said tournament. So yeah, here we are. I finished it like 1 or 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe.
Well, and you changed some cards last night too.
Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I took out the Fire Action Revoker for like a Skyglaive apparition. So I thought hitting like artifacts for 1 is just randomly good.
I've never used those cards.
I know, but they're not likely to kill your apparition because it's just a 2/2. But if they do, they just get a 1/1. Like, I don't know, it kills Amulet. I don't know. There's a lot of cool cards that like it removes.
Revoker doesn't really do that much this format anyway.
Yeah, I know. That's what and I was also thinking that Michael playing cards that require naming of cards is going to be more difficult for him because he hasn't played a tournament since like 2013. It's like Star City Open or something. That you came with me to or something. Yeah. So yeah, I tried to make the deck as consistent and as simple as possible for him, while also giving him a variety of ways to interact with the top deck. So we're playing like 4 freebooters, so you can like look at your opponent's hand And then we're still playing 3 Meddling Mage. I shaved 1, but we're still playing the 3 just because it's good with the freebooter. But again, I don't want him to have too many cards in the deck that require specific naming.
Because I might have to write those down. So
Yeah, I mean, like, kind of like maxed out on everything else. And then we're also playing the Recruiter build as opposed to the Shardless Agent build. We were testing Shardless Agent, and we think it's butt. It does replace itself, so it's like Recruiter in that fact, where you get 2 cards for 1. The problem with the Shardless Agent is if you vial it in, you don't get the Cascade trigger. So vialing in Recruiter and like searching for something and playing it is pretty good. So I don't know. I like the Recruiter build with like as many recruiters as we can. Like, yeah, I think we're playing 3 this time though.
I think you went down to 3.
Yeah, but like all your sideboard like is all 1-ofs pretty much, and if you side in a 1-of and you have 3 recruiters, you basically have 4 of that card in your deck. So it's like, so that's really good.
Very nice utility.
Yeah. So I think Michael will do surprisingly well with this deck. Because it can definitely just run over people if they're not ready for it or don't have the right removal, or like board wipes or anything.
I think I'll get a lot of like the first games, but after this sideboard, I'm so screwed.
I know, but so yeah, you're probably a good game 1 deck, but you're also a really good game 2 deck because your sideboard is like all silver bullets or whatever magic you need to make. So yeah, that's Michael's deck.
So everyone seems pretty comfortable with their decks. I'd say maybe except for you. We'll see how that like day before change works out.
Well, he's good winging it.
That's
He uses
true.
A lot of decks, so.
I think the key to victory here is to just kind of believe in yourself. Mikey, don't, yeah, believe it. Mikey, don't psych yourself out with your triggers. Dakota, have a little more confidence in yourself. Gabe, you seem 1000% fine. Mark, you seem fine too.
Well, that's gonna go into this one. Oh, it's actually going kind of fast.
All right. I think that's about it for our introductions. I don't play Magic. I'm here to operate the camera and be your, like, MC, I suppose. All right. Well,
MC Meghan.
oh my gosh. We'll see you guys later. Perhaps when we're getting food or something. All right. Bye-bye. cloud recording. Oh, yes. Yes, now it's recording. Haha, sorry. I'm still trying to figure this out. So quick little update. I guess there's some sort of bet that's going on that I'm just hearing about. So Dakota, do you want to explain that?
Okay, yes. I totally forgot about this bet. Which is actually kind of funny. So there's a tournament in October. It's a team tournament, so it's going to be us three. And the format is like Pioneer, Modern, Legacy. And we bet that whoever does worse in this tournament, Michael, you got to get in the right lane. Far right lane.
Okay.
You have time a little bit.
Yeah, you have a decent amount of time.
So you're going to go towards Bellevue. But yeah, so I totally forgot about this when last night when I was making my deck. So now I'm like, I just have to do better than one of them.
You don't need to get into the far lane right now because
Well, no, you have to explain the bet. You trailed off.
Oh, okay, yeah, the bet. So for this tournament that we're playing in today, whoever gets the best gets to pick which format they want to play in the team tournament. Then whoever gets worse has to play Pioneer because Pioneer is the worst format ever.
Oh. Would you have changed your deck last night if you'd remembered this bet, Mr. Giddings?
I wonder if I would have played Blue Moon instead. I don't know.
full safety mode.
Yeah, full safety mode. Just like
Strap the helmet on.
yeah, just counterspell everything.
Is Pioneer that bad?
Pioneer is from Return to Ravnica Forwards. You know all those packs that we have like on the wall?
Yeah.
Basically all of those are in Pioneer.
I have a friend and he loves Pioneer. Why don't you like
told
Pioneer?
me that. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah. Pioneer's fine. I don't know. No one plays it. That's the problem.
It's a lot more fair now.
Pioneer is better than Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything's better than Standard.
It's not a bad format, but we don't play it enough.
I appreciate what Wizards of the Coast did, because all the people had old Standard decks that they couldn't do anything with. So Pioneer basically allowed most of those decks to be able to get played. So that's pretty cool for like increasing prices of old cards. That was kind of cool. So people had more value in their collection and stuff. In the beginning of Pioneer, there were a lot of combo decks. So there had to be a couple bans. I think now post bans is probably okay. Gabe said it was a little bit more fair now. So yeah, I was looking a couple weeks ago because I was like, what happens if I lose this bet and I'm forced to play Pioneer? I'd probably play like Blue-Red Prowess, with like, you know, Swiss Beer.
I just keep following this, right?
Yeah. Dreadhorde Arcanist, and like all the good blue-red removal and spells and stuff. Or I'd play like Black-Red mid-range, which is almost identical, but you're trading the blue counterspells for like black discard. That's almost the same core. You also get Croxa, and Croxa's like gross. But yeah, I totally forgot about the bet.
You also get Saucy.
Yeah, I said black discard.
Kind of sounds like you've already accepted your fate, though, if you already know what deck you build. Well, I guess we'll see. Stay tuned and figure out who's losing this bet and playing Pioneer. Alright, thanks guys. See you later. Alright, blog update. We are here. It's not the teriyaki sign, it's the one right to the next to it. It's a bit of glare. Yes, we're like an hour early. It's, what is it? Yep, 9:09. They don't open until 10. Yes, it looks small. There's our sweet little Dakota and Mark, just verifying that there isn't some weird sign on the door. Because the Facebook post said there's a 64-person cap, but then Dakota said that he heard that they added like 20 more tickets or something. So now there's like 88, and like there's a wait list. Like, man, people are all revved up. First like big Magic tournament in the area post COVID. So yeah, Dakota's just verifying that it is there, because man, maybe it's like Mary Poppins like bag. And
They definitely have all the tables set up in there. I have no idea if they can fit 88 in there, but there's a lot of tables.
Well, it should be interesting. All right. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna do some last minute deck checks. You know.
Maybe we'll film while we do the deck check. But we'll eat our breakfast.
We have breakfast. The Taco Bell like breakfast burrito things are really good.
Yes.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Goals. All right. We're gonna go find shade and camp out and eat, and we'll probably update you guys when we you know, do our last minute preps and things. I don't know. Oh, this is a beautiful spot.
Are you taking both?
Very next level.
I don't think I can.
All right, oh yeah, here.
Am I over the line?
Pretty good. And look, I can, because I know where the zoom is. So there it is right there. Geek Fortress. That is where
Where
we'll
all the
be.
geeks go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Taco Bell in the parking lot.
And that's where we will be. All right. Thanks, guys. Until next time. Bye-bye. All right. Just a quick update. I don't know if you can see it, but their sign is open. Doors all, you know, are ready to go. Pretty. I'm sure most of these cards are out here for this tournament. Pretty exciting. You got Dakota giving some like last-minute tips. And there's Mark. And then here's Gabe. Just our Elite Four ready for battle. Just some last minute things, I suppose. They're really quick. I'm not even too sure if this will be like necessary. I don't know. I'll film as we're going up too. It'll be interesting to like take a look at the store as well. Alright, sweet. See you guys in a bit. Alright, we are back again. Everyone is good and briefed, ready to go. Mark is getting a quick refresh on how to use these like matching string backpacks that we all have. I'll admit, it's a little low for my liking. Whatever. Yeah, we got Dakota in the butt. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were ready to go, or else I wouldn't have started rolling.
You almost got it. Yeah, I think it's close enough.
It's really not that big of a deal.
Nice.
Alright, sweet. Car's locked, Mikey. Excellent.
We gotta go make sure Mark can get into like the tournament.
What?
All of us have the companion app, except for Mark.
Why didn't you just give him the companion app really quick? Oh. Well, that'd be kind of... I'm not too sure. I'll check for any signs, but maybe it'd be fine.
That guy has a foil deck.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, here we are. Geek Fortress Games. I don't see anything specifically about not doing cameras, but here we are. I guess it'd be tricky to do any sort of browsing right now. Oh, this place looks neat. I don't know if this could fit 80 though, so maybe Dakota was wrong.
People playing on the floor now.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a
Y'all
little bit bigger than my store, right?
y'all can stand.
It's a little bit bigger than my store.
No, because we have the bathroom.
I think if you like yes. Alright. No, it looks nice. I like the flooring. Very neat. Pretty good turnout already. Alright. Check in later. Bye-bye. Hey again. So it looks like everyone's like starting to like fill out their deck lists, things like that. Dakota, Gabe, and them are like asking the judge about using like cards that aren't like those specific tokens to represent their tokens. You'd think it'd be kind of a quick one and done thing, but evidently it's not. But who knows? We'll update you on the verdict of that. It's just kind of just the rest of this area. There's like a couch and like an arcade machine. Pretty neat. Dakota said this place has been around for a while. They have like a screen for the sport ball. That's very neat. If you're into that kind of thing. I do like their like wall decor. I know Dakota doesn't like a lot of clutter. I don't know who that is because I don't know Magic very well, but she's gorgeous. I love her. I wish Magic had more anime-inspired arts, because I'd be down. And then here's Mikey. Zoom out a little. Just those last-minute jitters. He hasn't been in a tournament in around 10 or so years, but he's got this. We all believe in him, and I know you all do as well. And he's going to do great, and he's going to believe in himself, very like Disney kind of anime style, and he's not going to give up, and he's going to do great today. You're going to do great. You're pretty comfortable with the deck, right? Just take your time, do your plays, and just keep it easy. How did your token thing go?
Yeah, we can use it and they can't say anything about it.
Okay.
The only thing I said.
That's fair. You were there for a while, so I was a little nervous.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, he didn't fully understand what I was saying. Because, like, you can use whatever you want as tokens. As long as your opponent knows that that's what you're using as tokens, then they don't have a say. If they don't like Pikachu and you have a Pikachu token as a representing a zombie or something, they can't be like, get it out of here.
Zombie Chew.
Yeah, they can't force you to use official tokens.
Oh, okay. Okay, so and that deck list thing, that's all taken care of?
Yeah, round 1, when we get paired against our first opponent, we'll give it then.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Neat. Maybe we'll film for like round 1.
They do a random deck check every round. So while we're playing, they'll randomly grab 1 or 2 of the deck lists and they'll look through it and they'll like come over to your thing and take your deck and go check it. No, you get a time extension.
But they pick up all the cards.
No, they'll at the beginning of the round. Usually when you're like shuffling or something, they'll come and be like,
That's a neat system for efficiency. So cheaters beware. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Maybe for when we declare pairings, I think that's a good time to start rolling again. Yes, yes. Alright, bye-bye.
Okay, you can
Good luck, darling.
Alright, good luck.
I like that kid. He's sassy. He's apparently the owner's son. Pretty cute. So for those who didn't hear, everyone who's sitting, you know, I'm not participating, so I'm not sitting. Obvi.
Also, I know that they're in the middle. I know some of those chairs. I apologize to your knees. If there is not sit anywhere, right? For you, because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Are there any empty seats? What? Wait. There are empty seats?
Oh yeah,
Okay. All right,
yeah, get in there.
Wait, hang on. So raise your hand if you're sitting next to an empty seat. So 1, 2, that's 3 chairs. 1, 2, 3 empty seats. 4 empty seats. All the all right. Bear with me just a second. Like I said, welcome to the new event reported by Wizards. They don't have a seating arrangement, and I can't just restart an event. And once I start it, I literally cannot add a person. Fantastic, isn't it? So, converse amongst yourselves for a second, so I can make sure that we have everything, because there are clearly a couple people missing, and I'm going to find out who they are. So, take that. If they talk again, take it. Are we doing a tennis report? No.
Mikey, quick last minute. Good luck. It's a bit of a shuffleboard right now. Oh, look, and there's Dakota. Oh, and there's Mark. You got it, baby.
Table 31. It's actually kind of nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Look how fast that thing's going.
Jeez. Wow. All right. I love you, baby. Good luck.
More problems adding on to this amazing Wizards event reporter, also known as this pile of garbage here. So, there were like 4 people that no-showed and 3 people that got added but that didn't get added. So guess what we're going to do? We're all going to collectively add ourselves into a new one, which I will hold up higher. In a second. Again, I know. I cannot. So when I start the event, it is impossible to add people. It is also impossible to then change where people are seating or anything. Literally. Once it started, boom. Wonderful. I know. They've gotten a lot of emails from me. So, make sure your names are on your deck list. The judges are going to pass them around. And then you are going to put in a new code once I'm going to end this one right now. Which means there will be a repair, and this will be the only time this happens. Everything else will go smoothly after this. I promise.
Sounds like another shuffle then, huh? Sounds like another.
What happens when paper magic doesn't exist for 2 years?
Oh, I know. Blame it on COVID. It's fine. It's fine. We'll shake it off. We'll shake it off. Alright, so there's the lovely owner holding up the new code for everyone to re-put in. Yeah. I'll try to film the shuffle again because that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, feels kind of bad. But what are you gonna do? All right, shuffle time part 2.
Saying if there's no card fight. Shuffle time part 2.
There is card fight.
Where's Dakota? Table 32.
I'll answer him. You can see the screen kind of going. All the bodies are starting to reshuffle. All right, good luck, everyone. Good luck. Yes. I could not imagine managing something to this scale. It's actually very commendable. Alright. See you guys after the round. Alright, round 1 update. I don't know who to start with. Yeah, Mark lost.
Mark lost. What do you play against? Shadow. Nice. I won. I lost game 1. I rolled into 5 and almost won. And then game 2, he tried to I used Stoneforge Mystic to put in Batterskull. And he's playing Red White Burn with like Channeler and Bobble, so it's interesting to say. But I put Batterskull in, and he's like, bro, like I'm at 6. He goes like, Skullcrack you, and then I'm like, okay, I'm at 3. He's like, Skullcrack you. I'm like, Dispel Counter on tap, swing the Batterskull. What? Oh, from Shane? What do you play? Black Red?
No.
Oh.
He's playing Blue Red Prowess.
Blue Red Prowess?
No, not Prowess. He's playing Blue Red Delta. I got Hercules Recall in the attacker.
I haven't seen that card in a long time.
Dude, I didn't see that on any of the lists. I didn't see it anywhere. It was really good. He TO'd me though. I knew as soon as I set the cross in, he was going to beat me.
Oh my god.
He's probably like one of the best players.
Yeah.
Dude, third game he took all my lieutenants and all my champions. And I still won.
So Mikey played against Mill.
Yeah.
But he won 2-0.
2-1.
Yeah.
Ass kicked the first, sorry, butt kicked the first game.
You got back to Pokemon fight.
Yeah, the fun.
Oh my god. Cash out now.
You got 2 packs.
All right. So yeah, so far 2-2. We'll keep you guys pinned on the results of round 2. But yeah, looking pretty good so far. 6 minutes left in this round.
I missed one of my triggers and he still let me do it. You're so nice.
Oh, I know. I heard you laughing. I'm like, good. I'm so glad he's having a good time.
I asked him if it was okay because I'm like, oh, I don't have to. I missed it. So
Yeah.
I missed a trigger on champion when I played Esper Sentinel. I'm just so confused playing that card.
All right. We'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.
Magic players! Round 2 bearings are on the screen!
All right. Round 2 is started. Good luck, Mikey. Good luck, Mark. Good luck, Gabe.
Or you can look at your phone, because that's how it works now.
fast, but good luck. All right, stay tuned for round 2 results. Alrighty, there's a little under 4 minutes left in this round. Do quick recap because Dakota just wrapped up. Mikey, really quick, how'd you do? Barely though. Yeah, food can be spicy. Mark, how did you do? Was it close or was it just kind of just a wipeout?
Close enough. I had the nut draw, so we can't do anything.
Don't want to interrupt, but really quick, how did you do on round 2?
My opponent drew really fast, so I won.
Nice. That is. Oh, Death Shadow with no Death Shadow. Dakota, how did you fare?
I lost. I won the first game, and then in the second game I mulliganed to 6, but drew all my like sideboard hate and just had no like threat, and I just couldn't close it out in time. And game 3, mulliganed to 6. Didn't even seem close. I played Stony Silence and just like died still. I play against a Hardened Scale of Infinity. So like when the creatures die, they still like do effects because they're triggered abilities and not like activated abilities. So I shut off like half his deck, but not the other half. So still ended up dying.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you would like. Perfect. This is Dakota's opponent. His name's Caleb Sullivan.
My opponent was nice, and I'm having a good time here.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun.
And
I'm just
yeah,
excited to keep playing again.
you can follow me on. No.
You can follow me on. Nice. I appreciate that plug. All right, sweet. Yeah, I guess we'll just stay tuned for round 3 results. But yes, just keep on keeping on. All right, bye guys. All right, it looks like round 3 is just about to start. As you can see, the pairings are right there, at going a million miles a second. Most of the people are where they need to be. You can actually see Dakota from here. He's playing against that gentleman right there. I hope he does well. I'm sure he will. He's very skilled and he's very competitive. I know he was nervous about this, but quite frankly, just like listening with how he talks to Mikey and just he knows what he's doing and he believes in himself. So I think he'll do great. Good luck. But yeah, see you guys for the update. All right, hey guys, round 3 has ended for a couple of our guys, and we're taking a little break from all the people. You know, a little stuffy in there. Alrighty, Mikey.
I got my butt kicked again.
Oh, come on. I feel like with how...
Black, but yeah.
Okay. That deck's good. I mean, yeah, so he lost against the black-red mid-range deck. I didn't watch it, but yeah, he just had a lot of removal, took his Aether Vial, and just killed you with...
I sanctified it a few damage, and he just killed it.
How'd he kill it?
Oh,
prismatic... engineered explosives.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you can get back with Loris. Yeah. Reusable building.
But I never drew a meddling mage or anything like that.
So he just kind of outvalued you before... Did you die with cards in hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so he killed you before you were able to deploy all your threats?
Well, even then he was just killing them all.
Yeah, I mean, the deck doesn't have infinite.
He killed my lieutenant, he killed my recruiters, he killed my hierarch, he killed the second deck, and then I couldn't block anything. Oh, I played a deputy.
Yeah.
Picked up a couple of his dragons.
Deputy's not good against the black-red deck because they just kill your creature and they get it back.
He survived till the end.
Okay. I mean...
Because he had 2 more of the Dragon's Rage channeler things. Because he had 2.
I don't think
he was going to hit 2 more.
Apple,
he hit 2 more and he played them.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
Are you crapping me?
Do your best. It's fine. It's fine.
I think you should bring in the apparition.
I did.
Over
I didn't draw either of them.
Okay. I don't think you should bring in detention because
I just kept going in my bag.
Yeah, I think you just swap it. Yeah, that's tough because you definitely have more creatures than he has removal spells. How many recruiters did you draw? 0? 2. Okay.
We should probably start heading back in.
Oh, we have like 10 minutes.
Well, just have Mark and Gabe, plus I need to get their reports. How did you do?
Okay, so I won 2-0 against Tron. It was like green-red Tron? Green-red Tron?
Mm-hmm.
Both
They
games,
say veggie.
Hey,
Spring
I'm
rolls?
doing my thing.
Sorry.
So both games I led with turn 1 Regavan, got a ton of treasure tokens, and hit his World Breaker off of the top. 7 mana, one of which is green. I used the treasure tokens, and when it enters, I exile a land. So I exiled one of his Tron pieces, and he was never able to assemble Tron to do anything. Game 2, I just countered all of his stuff, and he never drew his land because I kept hitting his Tron lands off the top with Monkey. I wasn't able to play them or anything.
You're 2-1.
Yeah, I'm 2-1.
I'm 1-2.
So my opponent got a little unlucky, but I feel like my deck's a little favored in that
I got
matchup.
unlucky.
Mm.
I kept getting mana screwed. Oh my god, I was killing myself that entire game because all I had was 2 freaking Horizon Canopies and 1 Ziggurat. And I couldn't draw any other land because when he monkeyed, he just kept killing my freaking land. He kept
What happened to
exiling
me
it.
when I played against Mill like a couple days ago? Just mill all your lands.
I don't know a lot about this game, but I'm hearing a lot of the term monkey and that one like Urza whatever. Urza Channeler? Urza something. Urza Saga, that's the other word. Alright. Here we are. Back at it again. It looks like most everyone's done. 2.5 more minutes in the round. I don't know if you can see that. And it looks like Mark lost.
No, I never lost.
All right, we'll do a quick pause until Gabe's all wrapped up. Yeah, and then we'll get the other half of our team going. All right, catch you guys in a bit.
Go ahead.
Okay, Mark, really quick, how'd you do? Nice.
What'd you
Who'd you play against?
You play against James? So Judd. Okay.
Who did you play against?
Tron.
And you crushed him?
Monkey. I hit a World Breaker off
All right,
Monkey.
so Gabe's over there. He definitely went to time and like 6 or so minutes after time. It just ended in a draw, basically, at 5 turns. Neither of them had won, so just a draw. And because it was the 3rd match, and they each both won of them.
Oh, I'm right here.
Yes.
Like I'm so fancy.
Oh, that's fancy. All right, everyone's kind of dispersing. Catch you guys later. Bye. All right, so round 4 update. It looks like there's 10 seconds on the clock there. It looks like Mark is still playing, which is interesting, and Gabe's still playing as well. It looks like Dakota just wrapped up. Mikey was the first to finish. He did go like 0-2. Yeah, they just announced timeout. Yes. So Mikey, he's out ordering food right now. Yeah, he'll be back quick though. No, don't worry. But yeah, he went 0-2. I think just perhaps like how newer he is. I think that's kind of his thing. But yeah, I do not think he was ready for like all this black red, like people playing very seriously. I hope he doesn't get too discouraged. I think it's a really good learning opportunity. And before all this, that is kind of what he said his goal was. But of course, oh, you're right there.
Yeah.
But of course, it's different when there like feelings are involved and it's in the moment. All right, Dakota, how did you do?
That match was super close. I played against Green-White Enchantress with a ton of new cards from Modern Horizons 2. They play a ton of enchantments, draw a ton of cards, make it so you can't attack them at all. Luckily, like game 1, I was able to win pretty quickly. Game 2, it was close. I got down to like 3, but I didn't have a lightning bolt to finish because I sided a couple of them out. They don't really do that much. And in game 3, I was just able to Stoneforge Mystic turn 2 with putting Culture Complete on turn 3, swing for 5, just aggressively get in there and just hold up counter spells for the rest of the game while hitting his key enchantments. And then I top deck Prismatic Ending to hit his Solitary Confinement, which allowed me to get my final attack in and win. So,
Nice.
pretty good. Very close. Like, I even have a couple of good sideboard cards for that matchup, like Engineered Explosives, Wear Tear, but it was still really close because the deck's entirely enchantments, and I only have a couple cards in my sideboard that deal with enchantments. So, and he also has some cards that say I can't counter his enchantment, so I have to make sure that doesn't stay out. Otherwise, all my counter spells, like in the second game, like towards the end, I just couldn't counter anything. Yeah. Very close, very close.
Yeah, sounds like a good match. I was watching your body language, I assume round 2, and the gentleman next to me on the couch as well, and he was like, he's not doing well. And I'm like, oh, you think? You know,
I was so close and just kind of got...
You do tend to like touch your shoulders and face a bit more when you're worried. Basic
like
psych.
I get in like thinking mode.
Yes.
Okay. How do you do?
I got my butt kicked.
What do you play against?
Black, red,
Green?
white, blue.
Okay, 4 color?
Yeah, it was like a ton of counter, ton of removal, ton of creatures.
Do you play Scape Shift? Oh, Niv Mizzet. A big dragon that when you play it, you look at the top 7 and add all the gold cards? Okay.
I know he played Snacks
Yeah, just
Did he play a card called Bring the Light? That you can search the deck for any card? Okay, just 4 color control, I guess. 4 color control.
otherwise.
Alright, so as you can see, Gabe and Mark still going at it. We'll probably do a quick update if there's time. We're currently like -3 in. But yeah, we'll try to get a quick update before round 5. Thanks, guys. Mark, really quick, how'd you do? Okay, what'd you play against? Oh, okay.
We both were playing fast as fast. I were at 1 life, and my token didn't have haste, so we didn't kill him with it.
Okay.
That's about the second.
Alright, it looks like round 5 is starting. We'll get Gabe later. Oh, roll me. Yeah, Gabe's busy. I don't want to bother him.
Quick one, probably.
Oh my god, Gabe, I am so sorry. How did you do really quick?
I probably have the most shots.
Just a
one win, 1 loss, 1 draw. So you have 5 points. You have 5 points.
just a draw boy. And you went up against like Green Tron. I don't know what that means, but everyone else in this room knows what that means. Oh, fancy. All right, I'm gonna get out of the way. Good job. All right, and we're starting the shuffle, and I need to run away. Okay. So real quick, so I don't know if this was ever like mentioned or updated. We're 32 minutes into round 5, but here's the prizes. It did get bumped up to 2K prize support because there were so many people here. It's like an 87-person tournament. But yeah, first one gets 400 and then the buy. I mean, it's very clearly labeled there. But yeah, prizes to the top 20, so it's pretty sweet. Dakota did mention that he thinks topping's very possible, you know, for multiple members of the team. Here's all the lovely people. Yeah, very exciting stuff. I just want to talk about the prize support because I don't think that ever got mentioned. But yeah, all right, see you guys in like half an hour. Round 5 update. I had to get Starbucks. I started dozing off a little on the couch. It was awkward.
Those are veggies.
Mikey got some veggie spring roll action going on. I'll let you chew. Dakota, how'd you do?
I won again.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Can you go here?
Oh, here? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it's better for the sunlight.
Yeah. So I played against, I saw this guy playing the round before. He's playing mono blue taking turns.
What does that mean?
Basically, it's a mono blue control deck that plays like a ton of counter spells, bounce spells, and whatever blue removal spells exist. And they try to stall until they hit their cards that give them extra turns. And then they put out a Jace, the Mind Sculptor, and start plussing it, and just take extra turns and plus all the way up to the ultimate, and then win that way.
Oh.
So pretty good. But my deck was so control decks are bigger than other decks. They go bigger. So usually the longer the game goes, the better it is for them. My deck has too many low-costed threats where I just were playing things the first couple turns and I had enough card advantage, I was aggressively using my Archmage Charm to draw 2 cards. So I was up on cards, I was up on creatures. His mana was constricted, so he would have to tap out for things, and I could counter it and protect my stuff. Regavan was hitting all day. It's getting more treasure tokens and stuff like that. So pretty much, not that I outplayed him, he was pretty good, but like his deck just couldn't handle the aggressive
Just the
nature of my
quick.
deck with the counter spells. Which, like, my deck is not a control deck, but it's not an aggro deck either. It's just a mid range. So yeah, so just easy 2-0. Never thought I was gonna lose.
Oh, okay.
Just like at no point in the game did I think I'm like super worried.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, nice.
0-2 for me.
Congrats. Mikey, how'd you do? That smells delicious, by the way. Oh my gosh.
I know,
What'd you play against?
You're learning, right?
Blue, red. I saw like white in the duel winners, and I don't think she played any white.
Okay.
But it was like control, counter, kill my crap.
Do you play Stoneforge Mystic?
No.
Okay, so it could be some. Do you play Blood Moon? Do you play Dragon Rage Channeler?
Yeah, he played 4 of
Do you
them.
play Regavan? A monkey?
I did not see a monkey, but
Okay.
he could have snapped out.
Yeah. Snapcaster?
I think he played 1.
Okay. So some sort of blue-red control. Did he play like a big flying like dragon thing?
That comes into an 8/8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mercside. Okay, so it's just blue-red Delver.
Try not to get hit by this car.
Blue-red Delver Channeler.
Yeah, I definitely got my butt kicked. Nothing I sideboarded. I actually drilled.
Gabe came back. How'd your match go? What'd you play against?
The end deck can exile the red cards from his group.
Only if I draw it.
That's fair.
Is that like a pretty favorable matchup?
You're
Or?
really lucky.
Where'd I go? I got these before.
If my opponent drew, I probably would have lost.
Oh.
Oh,
Mark, how did you do?
1 beat 1.
Beatron?
Nice.
Like green red Tron?
It was the same Tron that he played again that he drew with.
Or the same Tron I played?
Should be mono green Tron then.
You have like long hair?
Nope. 1 green
Mark's
Tron.
at 2 tables away again.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys are along that wall multiple times.
Well, yeah, because I'm losing.
I'm glad I'm like on the table that's in the middle and I have space. But I was at table 4 and I had to sit where the table was like separated. So like the guy next to me moved over so I could like move
Oh,
over.
at least they're nice.
On the butt crack of the table. Yeah. That sucks.
Oh, this is a good photo op. All right, we're going to go ahead and end it off there as we wait for round 6. All right, sweet.
2 more rounds.
2 more rounds with the home stretch, boys. Where's your warrior faces? Thank you. Oh no! I'll give you my trail mix because you gave me a half-hearted warrior. All right, see you guys later. All right, quick update on this round. Kind of interesting. It dissolved for the majority of the team in like 5 seconds. Gabe and Mark went up against each other, so they went ahead and Mark just immediately scooped. So we go get like lunch dinner, and then Mikey's opponent just immediately dropped, so he got a win too. Dakota is at table 4 with some guy. So yeah, we'll get his results later. Gonna go for more coffee for Dakota and Mikey, and let's face it, probably myself. All right, see you guys in a bit with Dakota's update. And here is the only person that played in this round on our team. How did it go?
In 3 again. So I played against Hammer Time, like mono white Hammer Time. It's a deck that plays a 1-drop enchantment or a 1-drop artifact that gives +10/+10, and it costs 8 to equip. They play a 2-drop guy that just gives equipment free equip. You just like put it on really fast. So game 1 on turn like 4, like I tapped out like Stoneforge Mystic or something. You just like put 2 of them in, equipped, swung for 20, I died instantly.
Wow.
Yeah, that was very aggressive. Game 2, I was able to control his board. I thought I was going to lose game 2 as well, but I was able to just hold my counter spells for the right time. I was stuck on 2 lands the entire game until my last turn where he bobbled me, and then I was like, that's fine. I draw it. It's an untapped Spirebluff Canal, so it's my 3rd land. And I Archmage Charm his token that has his like all of his stuff on it, and then I attack him for lethal with like Shatter Skull and Cauldron Complete. And he tried attacking me that turn too, so like I was like, you can't attack, you just made that in your upkeep. So I saved myself from dying, and I swung back and killed him. So
Nice.
that was super close. game 3, I kept a hand that was like 3 land, removal spell, counter spell, like Snapcaster and like Cryptic maybe, and I was like, I can stall until I draw my sideboard cards, and he just went like Urza Saga just kept making constructs. I had to like waste my removal on it. I took so much damage, didn't draw any sideboard cards at all, and then just kind of just died to Urza Saga battle before I was able to like stabilize. On my last turn, I was at 7 lands, so I was flooding a little bit. I tapped out for Cauldron Complete, and then he he had an enchantment that just killed my token. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dakota.
What's up?
You don't need to record that. Just so much.
Okay, how mysterious.
It was very close. It was very close. I had never played against that deck before. But yeah, it does suck not drawing Cyber Hate, but I'm not playing any draw spells, so I can't really complain that much.
All right. Well, that was round 6.
Yep, 1 more to go. 4 and 2.
All right.
Did you replay the
Stay tuned for round 7.
What? Funny.
All right, we are back again. Round 7 is over. Dakota, how did you do?
Yeah, so I ended up winning. So I'm 5 and 2. Hopefully I can get top like 20. Like I think I'm for sure top 20. So top 20 is $50 credit. Top 12 is 75 credit, and top 8 is 100, and you keep playing. I think my tiebreakers are not good enough to be top 8, so I'll probably get. I'm really hoping for 9 to 12. So $75.
I think he'll get 100, and then each of us we get a thing back.
Yeah,
he gets it back for all of us.
Yeah. But yeah, so I played against Elves. So they got like not really anything new from Modern Horizons, but they got some new cards like recently in Kaldheim and some stuff.
Okay, that's pretty unique. I don't think a lot of people are playing elves today.
He's playing black-green elf. So you splash black for this elf that when it enters the battlefield, you deal your opponent a damage for every elf you have out. So it gives them a little bit of reach. So if they get you like low enough and they have enough elves out, they drop that and just kill you. So that's pretty good.
Doesn't life do drains?
I don't think it drains.
I'm pretty sure it drains.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
It doesn't. I used to play that card.
Yeah. I'll double check, but he didn't get any life, so that'll be interesting. If it,
hasn't
he only did it game 1. He didn't do it games 2 or 3. You might have cited that. Oh no, he did play one game 3, but it was for like 2. Anyways, so yeah, he made a ton of elves. Like I got early Stoneforge Mystic, put in Kaldra, just swung for 5, swung for 5, swung for 5. He was at 5 left, and I swung and he was forced to block, and just my removal kind of just dwindled him down. Game 2, I lost. I should have pathed to exile his creature in his upkeep, so he couldn't use it for mana, and I ended up losing because I waited to see if there was a better creature to kill, rather than his like Izuri. So I think that, but there's a reasoning for holding it up. So it wasn't a clear misplay, but the way it played out, I did end up losing because of that.
Hindsight 2020 though.
And then in game 3, oh my gosh, it was a pretty good game. I got this sword online, that's Sword of Feast and Famine, pro black and green, so he can't block with his green creatures. So I kept attacking him with Regavan as a 4/4, dealing him damage, getting a treasure token, exiling a card, and then when my sword makes contact with a player, I untap all my lands and make my opponent discard a card. So what I did was I tapped out to play Cryptic Command, bounce his Elf Lord to his hand, and then draw a card. Then I attacked him, he couldn't block, dealt him the damage, and then made him discard the card I bounced, and then untapped my lands.
Nice.
And he's like, that was good. So that was a pretty sweet play.
It was very spice.
Yeah. But yeah, I just kind of drew removal and just kind of killed his stuff, and then yeah, I didn't draw any engineered explosives, which is like my only kind of board wipe against them. They have a lot more like 2 and 3 drops now than they used to. It used to be a lot of just 1 drops. Now it's a wide variety. So engineered explosives on 1 number doesn't kill their whole board anymore. But yeah, so pretty good round. Just hoping for some good tiebreakers that may or may not come.
Yeah, we'll definitely kind of
pretty good day though.
wait for the results.
I felt super comfortable playing my deck. I was like super worried going into this tournament. Like
I feel like we'll do that in the post interview.
Okay.
You save those thoughts for the car ride home.
All right, fine.
All right.
Gabe, did you win?
Quick update on Mikey. Yeah, quick update on Mikey and Mark.
And Mark gave me the one. So.
Yeah, which is very funny. He called it while we were all at lunch dinner in the last round.
Yes.
But you only won
I only won once.
Mark might be a little psychic because he called the heck out of that.
Gave me the win.
All right.
Thank you, Mark.
And our final musketeer.
Damn, you are giving me at the wrong time.
Oh my god, what are you? Oh, I'll just B-roll at your feet. How'd it go?
No, you're good. No, stop. I lost.
It looked cool. Cool guys will have toothpicks in their mouths.
Oh my god.
I lost to Amulet Titan. That deck crushes me specifically.
It's too fast.
Oh,
It's
that's
not
a...
too fast. It's too resilient. I killed 2 of his Titans, and he still had 12 land.
Well,
like,
yeah, at that point,
15
yes.
mana, and like just like bounces his.
Can he just
Talarias
bounce
to his
Talaria
hand
West
just
and
get
research
more?
and get
Yeah.
more? Yeah, okay.
And then play a fucking Titan and get 2 Urzas, and then like next turn
Yeah.
get them bolt based.
Urza is like hard to deal with if you have like 1-for-1 removal. Like it just kind of makes those like draws that are like that very lopsided. Like
I mean, it wasn't the Urzas that. I mean, like the Urzas won him the game, but it wasn't like the reason I lost. If that makes sense.
okay.
So your worst possible matchup.
Not really.
How many Urza
My
decks
worst
did you
match
play against?
I played earlier, and I got a tie, so I take those.
That's pretty good. Yeah, okay.
How many Urza decks do you play against?
0.
Oh, this is an excellent photo opportunity too. All right, shoot.
I lose 3 coffees. I look like a caffeine now.
It's fine. All right. Yes, we'll keep you all posted for what we hear about, like, you know, the top spots or whatever. But yes, signing out. Bye bye. Oh, look at how sleepy. All right, we have our results. What? 30, 32, 33, 32nd.
Out of 87.
Okay, about 32nd out of 87.
What do you get?
51,
Oh, Mark
48.
You did better than
Mark scoops twice.
Okay.
And then our wonderful leader Dakota got,
I got 13.
You got 33.
that's out of 87. That's
I
good.
get 50 store credit, but I was
Yeah,
like,
50 store credit.
1.3% opponent match win
Why is it so
percent.
funny? I'm
Oh my
From
gosh.
12.
Dakota's very competitive, so he's still reeling, but I'm very proud of him and everyone. I'm probably gonna cash out this store credit, and yeah, I guess the next vlog will be maybe just in the car. We can like unpack and talk about things. Maybe do a dinner. I don't know how you're feeling. Yeah, I don't think you've eaten.
I mean, they
They
I
already
know.
ate, so maybe just a spring roll to go. Good for me. If you
Okay.
want it. And maybe we can make something when we get home.
All right, catch you guys in the car. Alrighty, so as you can see, we're back in the car. Yes, after the tournaments. Well, I want to go before Gabe taps out. You know, look at him. We only got him for a few more minutes. Let's make it last, boys. All right.
Is that really necessary?
I guess we'll just start with. Sorry, we're just gonna do our last like vlog really quick, and then you can. I know you've been so good to me today. Just a little bit more.
What do you need from me?
I'll start with you. Any like last thoughts? Okay. Did your deck perform like how you were expecting? A little less, a little better?
Maybe get top 20 and then get up being like third.
Yeah, I got mad at Lucky with two matchups, but I can't really be too mad about it because I tied one of my matchups. Like I'd assume that I went against my 2 worst matchups and I got a tie against one of them. So I'm not too like mad or sad or anything. I'm just like I think the deck performed pretty well.
Good. That's good to hear. Do you want to go next, Dakota?
Okay.
Oh, you can eat. Mark, get him. How did it go?
Fine. I mean, it didn't go great. I went technically 2, 1, and 5, but you guys know I gave up like.
You did scoop twice. Scooping. Yeah. Just scooping for the homies.
I shoot for Gabe, so and we played that match, and I had a good match against that, and I shoot to Michael. He cost him more money, so that was funny. You be quiet. So I shoot to Dojo because I was the winning.
So what's your impact?
And 2, 1, and 5. But 2, 1, and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your teriyaki? Did you enjoy it?
It was good.
Good.
Got some leftover.
Nice. I'm sure your mom will be pumped. So you got
Really?
teriyaki.
My God, what are they probably eating?
Oh,
Did
good.
you eat the 2 muffins?
Not yet. I could though.
Wow.
I'm not hungry, Mark.
I'll make sure they get eaten if she doesn't eat them all.
We'll definitely eat them. I think it'd be a good morning thing, like a breakfast.
I gave those to you in the muffins.
Yeah.
You gave it to me early in the breakfast, though.
Well, that was like that was literally 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying I gave them food to eat so they'd be ready.
Oh my
Until
gosh.
it did, and Megan now in grumpy mood because he didn't.
I had like half of his. I'm not grumpy, first of all. Oh my gosh.
I did. And the depth was on average. 1, 2, like, if I did enough, and I would say 1 for added. But I'm probably going to play a different deck in the 3-0s.
Okay.
In 4 months.
Because you're playing modern for that.
Yeah. I did the worst, but I don't know how to play Pioneer because I ride my way
Yeah,
out
but
with
if you
it.
did the worst in modern, why would we put you in the modern scene?
I simply need to keep those. Are we going to really have this argument on camera?
Well,
It's not an argument.
if it's
I'm just
funny, I
saying,
might film
He
it.
did the worst.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he didn't play both of you, so I don't know.
I know, he would have been higher than me.
I had a good match against both of them.
Okay, if you were to play the same deck again, what would you change about it? Or would you change anything or leave it exactly the same? Like, was your sideboard good? Was your main deck fine? Good removal or what? Or what can we convince you to play meta?
Maybe Melody can find me a good comment guy.
Oh, gotta stop. Okay, not about that. Back to my question. What if you were to play the same deck in another tournament tomorrow? What would you change anything, or just run it back?
Let's see. I would want to find the best card against the 1-drop new gold. Her name?
Girl,
Yeah, the weather.
Dragon Rage Channeler,
Yeah, that card.
Bolted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full is not good enough. I call it like everywhere. That on the monkey was like everywhere. More than
Oh, yeah.
land.
If I had a quarter for every time I heard about Dragon Channeler and Monkey and Urza Saga, hooey.
So I would probably change my sideboard a little bit to be able to beat Monkey and Illu's Camera. I only have 4 cards that would go
Yep.
against them.
No,
Other than that, see what the match I lost. I lost to Death Shadow.
okay. Was it like Grixis Death Shadow? Like Mardu Death Shadow? Grixis? Okay.
And they play Monkey in Death Shadow.
Yeah.
I would ask Gabe what he would change, but he gone. Would you change anything?
In your deck, would you change anything? Or would you run it back? Like, tomorrow's another tournament when you play the same deck?
I don't think there's any good way to
Improve
kill
your matchups?
What?
Improve your, like, certain matchups?
Yeah, I think I just have to kind of hope I don't run into them. There's like really not that good of a Amulet Titan hate. That's what I wouldn't be scared of Tron,
Okay.
but Amulet Titan is definitely kind of prevalent.
I got a question. Would you train a color?
I know. I like green.
Yeah. Green's good.
Do you think that's a cop behind us?
Does it say exempt on it?
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Do you want it to be your turn?
Yeah, I guess they're done. Alright, what was
Okay.
the question? If I'm like...
Just how it went today, just a little recap. Did
Yeah,
you feel
like-
good about like how your deck performed? Would you change anything? I like that
Yeah.
question you asked.
Yeah, so like I was playtesting the entire last 3 months testing this black red mid-range deck. I thought I could not play it, so I didn't play it, and I just built this my Jeskai Stoneblade deck. Deck profile will be on the channel. Keep an eye out.
I would kind of expect deck profiles of all of you.
All of them, even the scrubs, maybe.
We're a team, Dakota. Do you see the first word on your shirt? It says team.
Mine is black now.
It's okay.
Oh, you already changed.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
Well, you're
Okay.
still on the team. You're still in
You're
the
gonna
Facebook
be
post.
taking this 522 west, next exit. Not this turn, but the second turn from now. It'll just curve. But no, I didn't play this with this deck at all. I mean, I'm not new to Stoneforge Mystic decks. I'm not new to counter spells. I'm not new to Lightning Bolt. I mean, I played Prismatic Ending, which is kind of a card I'm a little bit new to, but I played it in the Mardu version of the black-red deck. It was just a pile of good cards. I thought every single matchup I played, I felt like I could win. I did end up losing two games, but they were all pretty close. They were very winnable.
no, I would have had to have drawn a little bit better to like win those, but like never once did I feel that I couldn't like win a matchup. Like nothing felt oppressive.
I turn her right.
Yeah. So like I'm very happy with the deck choice. Maybe I could change my sideboard a little bit. I had a very varied sideboard. I like two ofs on a lot of cards. And then a couple 1-ofs. It was like 6 2-ofs and then 3 1-ofs. So very like consistent sideboard. So every matchup I had like a couple cards to bring in. I felt like I was a little soft to artifacts. That could just be I didn't draw very many of my sideboard cards in those like few games that happened. And I cut ops. I'm not playing opt, so I have no cantrips in my Stoneblade deck, which is like just taboo. But right now the format's very fast, and you have to have answers or threats on turn like 1, 2, and 3. So spending time to opt is just not efficient. Like if you're like opting, you're just like wasting your turn. So I can see why like some of the people like weren't playing like ops. So did I miss them? I mean, I wouldn't really know because I never tested it with it. But like, I had removal when I needed it. 4 Snapcasters might have been too many.
You love Snapcaster.
I love Snapcaster, but I definitely had too many games where I had like 2 to 3 in my hand and no force negation to pitch.
Oh.
So I was like flashing them in end of turn just as a threat, like on a sword or something. So maybe it cut a Snapcaster on the land, maybe, but I flooded in a couple games. I don't know. I also got stuck on 2 mana a couple games. But yeah, the deck was very strong.
You also mentioned board wipe. Maybe adding that in at some point.
Yeah, like I mean, I have engineered explosives, but it's not a perfect board wipe. I don't think I have enough red for Anger the Gods, so maybe just like a Supreme Verdict or like a not Day of Judgment, Wrath of God, just to get around Regenerate, maybe. Because there's not a lot of, well, there's a couple blue decks, but you don't really need board wipes against the blue decks. You just need a 1-for-1 their creatures. But like some other decks go wide and they regenerate, but they don't have counter spells, so like Wrath of God might be good. Yeah, overall very happy with my performance, and yeah, I don't know if I'd play I wouldn't mind like playing the deck again. I wouldn't change anything though. If I were to play in the tournament tomorrow, I'd just run it back at the same thing.
Okay, that answered my question. I was going to ask you going to switch to red black.
No, I mean I like Stoneforge. Like Stoneforge into Cauldron complete. Oh my god. People like kept reading it, and it's like, does that have first strike? Yeah. Does that have haste? Like every time I attack with it, they're like, wait, it has haste? I'm like, yeah. Then they go to block and they're like,
go to Everett.
no.
Like now.
Not, oh yeah, you were.
Oh,
shit.
Really? Oh.
Dang it.
Sorry.
That's okay, it'll just refresh.
I thought we were in a good place to do a video, and I wanted to hurry before
we
Gabe.
can turn around in a mile. Take
I thought he was asleep.
522. 522 east. It's probably the next exit.
Sorry.
No, 2 exits from now, probably. No, that's fine. But yeah, like, it was a good tournament. I thought I played pretty well. I think there was definitely one game against the elf player that I feel like, second exit. One game against the second game against the elf player that I made a play, and after like making the play, I definitely thought it was the wrong play, but I was trying to gain information, so I don't know. We already kind of talked about that, but
yeah.
Other than that, I thought like I played pretty good. So I did have to read quite a few of my opponent's cards. Like a lot of people were playing new stuff, so definitely had to like read stuff. The mono blue control deck that I played against, he had this like 2 mana flash enchantment from Modern Horizons 2, and it like negates. Yeah.
People play that card with expression,
Here.
but not in Legacy.
Yeah, and it stops like creature effects for the turn. So like, it stops my Ragavan from like doing stuff, like getting treasures and everything. I lied. I did make a mistake because I thought it was just when you flashed it in. I thought it was just the creature. I'll take it right.
Right there?
No, my GPS keeps changing.
Oh
I
my
don't know what the heck's going on.
Okay, now right.
Yeah, right here. And then I cast a Stoneforge Mystic, and then like I didn't get my ETB, but it didn't matter because I already had like two things in my hand anyway to put in. So that didn't really end up mattering, but I guess that was also kind of a mistake. Just not fully reading the card. But yeah, deck was great. I have no complaints about the deck really. Yeah, good cards.
Okay.
Take a pause. We can talk about mine in a second.
Do you have any
I
more
need to get out of
questions?
here.
Yeah, you'll follow this, and then you'll take a right and get on the highway. So just follow this until you hit the highway.
I wonder if it'd be worth it to pause and then
Dakota.
just wait until we get to a good point.
You could, and we can like edit it too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned for Mikey's. Yeah, no
Alright.
kidding. And unpause. This should be one kind of seamless clip, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, still trying to learn the video camera. Bear with us. All right, Mikey, you are the last one on the roster.
I got my butt kicked.
Okay, but did you learn a lot today though?
Only that let's see, I flooded one game, and all the rest, everyone else was taking my mana, like with the freaking monkey.
Sure.
And then I didn't draw any lands. I had like 2 lands max. No Aether Vial,
So
no
you-
Noble Hierarchs.
Yeah. So, do you keep risky hands though? If
No,
everyone-
I had all the cards I needed in almost every hand.
Okay, so I
Then you
guess,
took it.
so I guess what I'm saying, because you played a lot of black-red decks, right? So if they have like hand attack, if you're going second and they have hand attack, you can't keep one land Aether Vial hand because they'll just take it and then you die.
I have to say I didn't have Aether Vial, but I had a 1, 2, and
I know, but you need land.
3. I had my.
Okay, well,
I
I
had
don't
at
know.
least 2 lands.
Sometimes you get unlucky, man. It just happens. I was stuck on 2 land for like 4 turns and like 2
Four
games today.
rounds.
This happens. You do your best with what you get.
Yeah, Dakota said he would add that 1 card to my deck.
Oh yeah, so Michael was saying his creatures were getting obliterated today, so we're gonna try putting a 4 unsettled.
I lost to a board wipe one of the games.
Yeah, well that happens. You just vial in end of turn and you're fine. Anyways, we're gonna try 4 unsettled Mariner, which makes so every time like someone targets one of the creatures, we counter unless they pay 1 extra. So it just makes them have to pay more for the removal. And maybe we can combine that with more of the Esper Sentinels, maybe put a couple more of those in, just make it a little more taxing for them to remove your stuff. Because if you go turn one Esper Sentinel, and they go like turn 1 Bolt, like you just get a card, so they can't do that. And then if you go like turn 2 Thalia's Lieutenant, put a +1 counter on it, now they're in the same spot. And if they play, that's really good against Bobble. They can't like Bobble unless they pay
So
1.
many people were playing Bob.
I know, so it's like really good against Bobble. So I don't know. But yeah, it's your first tournament in quite a long time.
I think the last one I played, so before the last 2 drops, technically, I missed a trigger on my Imperial Recruiter,
Oh boy.
and it cost me the game at the end. Because,
Yeah.
So the Imperial Recruiter was there, but it would have dealt the extra damage that like first few turns or whatever.
Oh.
And at the end, he was down to 1 life because I had a 4 and a 3, and he had 6. He had 7 life, or he had,
8.
yeah. No, he had 4 life, and he blocked the one that was doing 4 damage, so he only
Okay.
had 3. He was at 1. So if I had dealt that extra damage at the very beginning, he would have died.
Oh,
He
okay.
wouldn't have died.
Interesting.
Because he had that 8/8 flyer thing, and he blocked my Reflector Mage, which had a Thalia's
Talk
Lieutenant.
about Merkside region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a really bad misplay. I don't even know how I missed it. I don't even remember playing a recruiter that game.
You know, Mikey's tired and he's like, I don't remember I played that card.
Because, and then so I think that was the second game of that like match.
Yeah.
So the first one, he had that exploding thing and he board wiped me.
Engineered explosives?
Yeah, he board wiped. He killed like 5 things.
What do you do it on, 1 or 2?
I think it was 2 because I had a
Okay.
lieutenant, I had freebooter, I had 2 lieutenants, freebooter,
Yeah.
Thalia, and then I had I think a meddling mage.
Okay.
I know there were 5 things, but
Okay, so today, what did you end up naming on your meddling mages?
I did bolt on that game, but that's the only time I ever got meddling mage.
Oh, interesting.
Every other game, they were taken or exiled or something.
That's fair. Like, sometimes you just have to. 'Cause it's like, if they name bolt on that,
Lieutenant, he took Thalia, he took Meddling Mage, and he took my, I think, Freebooters.
Yeah.
And then he milled me out that first game. Because he can search the graveyard, hand, and the library for
Did
all
he
of that
do the
card.
cool play with your Thalia in play? You know, the taxing Thalia? So he can, so you know how Thalia makes the things cost 1 more?
Yeah.
So he can engineered explosives for 1, and then pay the extra with the Thalia, so it's for 2, and then still blow up all your stuff without technically paying the extra 1.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
It was just.
Yeah, were you happy like with your deck though? Like any of the cards seem like bad?
Well, I couldn't really get. I would play. Okay, if I would play 2, they would kill both of them. If I would play 1, they would
I
kill
know,
it.
it is a
Nothing would
very-
survive a second turn.
It is a very removal heavy format, but your deck is also 37 creatures.
That's
No
also true.
deck has more than like 10 or 12 removal spells, so like you should be overloading removal. But yeah,
Every single Aether Vial I got was taken. Freebooters only lasted maybe 2 turns, like as an
Yeah.
average. Valley's Lieutenant was the only thing that was really helping me.
did you freebooter and like see someone's hand and be like, oh my gosh, what are all these cards? And have to read all of them?
Well, a lot of them only had like 1 thing I could actually take.
Yeah, but did you
And
read the
they're-
other cards?
Yeah.
Okay, like
Half of them were always land.
okay, well,
And then, like this one dude, like I had 2 freebooters, so I took his Planeswalker and his exploding thing that was that
Yeah.
last game. And then he ended up killing the one with the
exploding
and
thing,
then
and
killed
then
everything.
oh, it feels
Then got
bad.
his Planeswalker back, and then he started like doing like it's like you draw a card, discard a card with that Planeswalker.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you say we do another one of these in like a month or 2, like you still will like you like the deck though, even
I
though
like
you
the
didn't
deck,
run,
it's
even
just-
though it didn't run perfectly today.
I lost so many people were playing black red.
I know.
And then I never drew my Sanctifier and Vex. I never drew.
maybe we up
I
the third
drew
one.
Oof once
Okay.
because I put that in with.
Yeah,
the
we should up
artifacts,
the
but-
sideboard. We should up to a second oof, and then main board. I think we should put Paladin and deck as a 1-up to search off Recruiter, just as a main deck bullet for the black red decks.
Like recruiters were helping, but I always had to wait until the following turn because I never had that extra
Enough
mana to
mana,
cast
yeah.
both at the same time.
That's fair.
I just did with you.
There's a lot of blue red. There's a lot of black red. Oh,
Yeah.
I have the. So you're gonna be just following this. Just stay on the same one. So I have like the meta for like the top 8, but I only have 6 of the top 8 spots because 2 of them just decided to like one of them scooped to the other because like the other guy had to leave because he like lived in Spokane or something.
Oh.
Yeah. So mono white hammer time. So they're the one who beat me. He got 8th.
What is hammer time?
So it's the mono white deck where you have this like paladin that lets you attach equipment for free, which are just like artifacts that go on creatures and stuff. And you play this 1-drop that gives +10/+10 and like loses fly. It doesn't really matter. And then it costs 8 to equip, but with his effect, it's free to equip. So 1 mana buff something 10.
Oh god.
So they just like can kill you on like turn 2 or 3, depending on like what happens. But yeah, they just play tons of free artifacts, and every time they play an equipment, they draw a card with that other 2/2, and they play Luris to get everything back. It's you have to draw good, but like they can grind a little well. It's good. It's like I think one of the top decks right now. But I definitely lost to it like turn 4, like first game I just died so fast.
Question on the Luris.
Yeah.
If they don't declare their companion, are they even allowed to play it?
If they just leave it up, then you just say you didn't declare it. But if they
Oh,
just
okay,
say
because one of the guys, it was the Hail Satan shirt dude.
Oh my God.
He didn't declare his companion at all, and he still ended up playing in one of the games.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was fair, but I'm just like...
My opponent with the Luris, he almost shuffled it into his deck. He's like, oh wait, I have to grab my Luris. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so there was actually 2 of them, because I saw another one that looked more Death and Taxes-ish, but it was still mono white hammer time. They play Urza's Saga, very artifact-based. There was a blue-red Delver, so just, you know, I don't know if they were on Delver or on Delver list, but it was the blue-red. It wasn't prowess. It wasn't prowess. Then there was a Mardu Death Shadow, so just Skyclaves Death Shadow. They're playing white for like prismatic endings, stuff like that.
That one I lost too.
Okay. Then there was like a Jund aggro mid-range. It wasn't Jund. It wasn't Boom or Jund. It was like black-red, but they're splashing green for. I don't know if I saw Tarmogoyf, but I don't know what they were splashing green for. But they definitely have like overgrown tubes and stuff. So I didn't actually see. I was just watching like 2 minutes of the top 8. And then the last deck, I have no idea what it is, but the companion was like Jagatha. I think the antler looking guy, the green white one, cat beast something. And then he was playing like 4-color Omnath. He was playing Furies, Endurance. I don't know what it was, but I just started writing down the cards that were in his deck.
What was the elemental deck?
Elementals. Okay, so 5-color elementals.
Oh, good call,
Okay.
Mark.
Yeah, I totally didn't. I totally was told about that deck, but I was like,
Am I going towards Seattle or just down the road?
I didn't know it was that until you named like 4 elementals.
just take the left, stay going towards, go south, 405 south.
Yeah, that is a wheel that the 5-color elemental was supposed to be a joke that and then people thought to play it and then they found out wow, they wheel that.
Yeah, so I don't know if any straight black-red decks made it, but black-red-white and black-red-green, not the straight black-red, but black-red decks popped.
Oh, the guy who shoots, I think, won what?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'd be surprised if one didn't make top 8 because there's so many. I didn't see any food decks though.
I went against food.
I didn't see food
In top 8.
Yeah, no, I definitely saw food decks. I saw a blue-red one. I didn't see any other food.
You can count the amount of Pablo and ways in that top 8. You know that color.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a good tournament. I can't complain. It's really good, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, for first tournament after 2 years, you know,
Yeah, so.
it seemed good. Everyone seemed like, you know, friendly and nice and
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I had a blast. I did not do well.
That's always good.
yeah.
And you gotta say that you can talk to players that like, there's gonna be one more. They said the probably gonna be a 80% chance they're gonna be able to one game all of it.
Okay.
And I'll play a blue in that one, and I do bad. And I'm with that in the deck. Way up in the deck.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. What else do you want to talk about? Pretty good.
I think it's fine. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for coming along with us. I hope I was a decent camera person. I've never done this before. I've also never been to a Magic tournament before, so learned a lot.
And it's a big one.
Wait,
Yeah, and it was a big one. 87 people. What?
how about yellow spelling? How did you like being
Yeah, what was your overall thing? 'Cause I just kind of saw you sitting and waiting, and you got us coffee and
She
stuff,
opened past me.
snacks.
Yeah, no, it was totally fine. The rounds actually went pretty quick. I don't want to put it on me, so I guess I'll just leave it here.
That's
yes.
fine.
Yes. Yeah, it was fine. I think I spent the first and second rounds just kind of answering the Cardtropolis messenger and just kind
okay.
of just doing little things like that. I was never bored. It was very stuffy in there, and I started getting very sleepy.
Yeah, no, it started getting stuffy. I started borderline getting headaches. So I had to make sure to drink water when that started happening and make sure to go outside. But
Yeah.
it's getting hot.
I went outside.
I spent a lot of time on that couch. It's very comfortable.
It sits
I-
too far down.
I definitely almost fell asleep, but it was fine. Took a lot of bathroom breaks, drank
I saw
way
some-
too much water and coffee.
Yeah, that was run pretty well too. Other than the fact that we had a mistake thing at the beginning, because I think it might have been our fault.
Was that
honestly.
talked about on camera?
I don't know. So we signed Mark up through email, and then when we got there, I double checked to make sure he was in the system.
That was.
Yeah, but then they put him into the system again. So then
No, that's not how that works.
okay, well I don't. I thought that's what happened.
No. So he put me in my system. He randomly put me in the system
Yeah.
one time, and he
Yeah.
you good.
Yeah.
And then he had to add 3 new people,
Yeah.
and for some reason the system just decided to add my name 3 more times.
Oh.
Well, I don't think that really mattered anyway, because I was talking with one guy early on, and there were 2 guys that were supposed to be with him and his party, and they didn't come.
Oh, okay.
They slept in or something.
Yeah, no, that was it was us floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It was capped at 88, and 4 people didn't show up, and then they added 3 extras or mean,
Yeah.
it was an 87 player event.
87 person tournaments.
Okay, so it dropped.
He didn't enter, he changed his mind at the last
Oh, okay, so 86. Okay.
No, it was fun. Everyone was super friendly. I learned a lot. Seeing other stores is always really neat. Yeah, I was never like bored or like regretting that I came. It was fun. It'll be interesting to see how all my film turns out,
Yeah.
like with the
So
audio and everything.
If we do this again, would you like do anything else? Like, do you have any like, maybe would you change like questions or how we did the interviews? Or
I like this casual setup.
Yeah.
I don't know.
or would you bring anything to like do or like,
Maybe just my Switch.
Okay.
Yeah, we went over this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camera wants to.
We were on
Camera.
when we went over this.
Camera. I need to play more video games in between. But no, it was fine. And it was super fun. I'm excited for like the big one in October,
Yeah.
or like whatever you've planned in August.
It's a double weekend event, or like a double day. So on the first day it's Modern or Legacy, one person tournament just like this. Then on Sunday it's a team trio event, so it's like Pioneer, Modern, and Legacy. So I don't know which format we're playing. I don't know if I want Mark to play Modern. We already talked about this. I don't know. We'll
Yep.
have to see.
Mark.
We'll see. But yeah,
Hey.
somebody has to play.
Oh,
I don't mind playing.
Camera
I don't mind
Modern.
playing Legacy because I've played a lot of Legacy, so I enjoy that format.
Yeah, I will keep you guys updated.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I do like these like tour vlogs. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, let us know if you like this stuff or want more of this or just more vlogs in general. Not even necessarily like tournament vlogs, just any kind of vlog.
Just Cardtropolis.
Yeah, Cardtropolis vlog.
We got tables.
Stop.
We got
Oh
tables.
my God.
All
I
right.
made fun of this entire trip because I said that at the beginning of this vlog.
I know. He's so awkward. I think I'm just naturally more comfortable around a camera,
Oh
so
my God.
I will be camera from now on. All right. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys, and for kind of partaking on this adventure. It's only going to get better from here. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So this is Megan from Cardtropolis signing off. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.